What is going on, guys? So I've been playing Injustice 2 recently and I wanted to provide some of my thoughts on the game. Consider it a mini bread and butter review. I would have put this video up about a week ago, but I had some physical issues that had me feeling and looking a little like this, and that stopped me from being able to work on stuff. I'm also working on a common video for the new characters, but that will come out a little later. As for my thoughts, Injustice 2 is pretty dope, but there are some things that are worth noting. Single player content is fantastic, story is great, the multiverse is actually quite enjoyable, mainly due to the gear system. Gear is something that I was really skeptical about, but it really works well. Customization is fairly strong, and the new moves attained are fun to mess around with. As a casual player, on paper, this game is right up your alley. What's worth noting is that although NetherRealm Studios has taken strides to add mechanics to fight against it, zoning is very strong in this game. Most of the cast can either keep away partially or only do that. That can be quite the deterrent to the casual player, which is why I bring it up. Overall, if that's something that wouldn't really bother you, there's a lot to love. Mechanics are deeper than the first game, has a solid practice mode, the game looks a lot better, the music is better but still not that impactful, and the online is really solid. Netcode was one of the worst things about the first game, and I'm glad to say that it's 10 times better. Combos are fun to execute, and if you pick up a returning character, a lot of their stuff is really similar to the first game. For that reason, I've really gravitated towards all the new characters like Atrocitus, for example. In closing, this game is an excellent sequel and has a small amount of issues, but nothing major. Deadshot is probably the worst thing about the game right now in terms of balancing, because I think he's actually kinda crazy right now. Seriously, he's a couple of adjustments away from being completely fair, but right now I can see why people are throwing projectiles of their own. Anyways, look into Injustice 2 because at the very least, they put together a package at launch, which is more than you could say for other games. And if Injustice 2 isn't up your alley, you should definitely look out for games such as Tekken 7, which is right around the corner, or even Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. That will be all for now, but remember to stay godlike, fighting game fans.